confident and bold. She ready, never gonna back down. She ready, ooh, yeah, she wearing that crown. She ready, ooh, she ready. She walking and talking, no faking, creating.
And hola, ¿cómo están, my loves? It's Tori, the hope dealer of guided intuition. Oh, happy Wednesday, or whenever you are viewing this video. That is when it's meant to find you. I hope that you took the opportunity to love on yourself, to acknowledge how amazing you are. It is such an honor to be in your presence. So, even if you have, I want to invite you to take a 3-minute meditation with me. This is the self-love oath, okay? These are just affirmations that you speak over yourself about your well-being, about your life, who you are, where you're going. Repetition is a mother skill. And the more that you do something, the more you get used to it, and the more that you speak something over you, the more that it gets stuck and intertwined in your subconscious mind, and it becomes your reality. And it is so important to always deepen that connection and relationship with yourself. You are the most important person in your life. Like, without you, there would be no purpose. Do you get that? Like, without you, life would be boring. Like, like, seriously, you are the main star of your show. Life is your stage. What do you want to create? And how you open up to that energy is truly by loving yourself, knowing your worth, and accepting who you are wholeheartedly. And my intention with this little 3-minute self-love oath meditation is that it opens you up to that truth. And it helps you break up with fear, break up with doubt, and just live boldly in your truth, okay? So we're going to get into that, and then we are going to get into the message. And I'm thinking about sharing something with you guys, but I think I'm going to wait and share it in another video on the channel and come face to face, but I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, here we go. If you could, love Muffin, I would like you to take 3 deep breaths with me, setting the intention to let down your guard, to soften your heart, to open your spirit and your crown chakra. So here we go, starting with breath 1. In through the nose. Hold. Release through the mouth. Breath 2. In through the nose. Hold. Release. Breath 3. In through the nose. Hold. Release. Now, the intimate conversation with yourself begins, flowing in unconditional love. I accept me for who I am in this present moment. I don't have to be anything or anybody but me. Me being me is more than enough. I love and accept me just the way I am. There is nothing
I will not do for my happiness. There is nothing I will not do to see me smile. There is nothing I will not do or let go of for my well-being. I love me with my words and my actions. I know that it is uncomfortable and scary, but I deserve the best, and I am open to the infinite universe to bring me blessings, opportunities, adventures, and relationships that mirror back to me my limitless worth and beauty. I am happy and thankful that I now know myself, love myself, and accept myself wholeheartedly. I want to start by thanking you for allowing me in your energy, for allowing me in your sacred space. I don't take it lightly, and I don't take it for granted. Thank you for your vulnerability and access to your energy. All right, my love. I hope that meditation warmed your heart and got you excited about life and where your life is going, because you are headed in a beautiful direction, destination. And even after you reach that destination, when you make a conscious decision to choose yourself and to be about your well-being, wherever you go, whether it's long-term or momentarily, it's going to be beautiful. And even if it's not, you're going to know how to handle it and what to do. So that's what I love about the self-love journey, honey. Like, you win regardless. And maybe that's something that you need to know in this moment, that you win. You win in the end. You win regardless. Okay? And so I was totally going to share that testimony, but I really feel like I want to come face to face. So look out, that will be on the channel. But I was like, no, I need to like look at that camera's eyes. You know, if I cry, I freaking cry. I don't care. But like, I need to like come face to face and do that. So what I did do is I went into my handy dandy Alanya Vinzat. I'll be messing her name up, but Miss Fix My Life. I went to a page in her book, and it's about self-value and self-worth. And I really need someone on this other end. You learned a massive lesson about your self-value and your self-worth, and you have literally upgraded. Like, you really need to be excited, because good karma is coming to find you. Good karma is going to knock your door down, trying to throw blessings on you. I'm telling you. So get prepared. Let go of any old resentment, any old outdated beliefs about yourself, about your life, and whatever. Let it go, baby. Because so much delicious things is in store for you, and you're gonna see, like, oh my God, I could not believe how these cards fell out, like the ones we pulled together. Like, whoever I'm talking to, you're doing the work. You are processing your traumas. You're making a conscious decision to step up. You're making a conscious decision to pull away from perceptions, but perfection, you know, and allowing yourself to be a human in being, growing, learning, expanding, falling down, getting back up. I love it. I freaking love it. So, the page that I went to, it says, "Aw, sucky, sucky." I'm so sorry, guys. I was like literally drinking some of my coffee. And now like I had to burp. I'm so sorry. So it says, "Ah, sucky, sucky. If you are willing to be with the wrong person, imagine how wonderful it will be when the right person comes along. In order for that to happen, you must be willing to stop feeling sad, stop being in fear, and stop being in denial. it's not working. That may not be a bad thing. When a relationship stops working, it usually means that someone has grown. Someone is now ready to receive more and have more than the relationship offers. Someone is ready to be loved, honored, and treated the way they really want to be treated. Could that somebody be you? If it is, this must mean you are ready to say goodbye, ready to dry your eyes, and ready to let go. And I'm going to add this one, and take off for the ride. OMG. Are you excited? I'm so excited for the beautiful soul that I'm channeling for. Like, you learned a massive lesson, okay? I need you to understand how massive this lesson was that you learned about your value and about your worth. Because like I said yesterday, what you allow is what will continue. And again, you don't need to hold grudges. You don't need to be jaded. In fact, you're such an incredible person. You send that person love. You send that person healing, okay? Even if it's a past, if it's a boss, if it's a friendship, a relationship, whatever. You have learned a massive lesson about your worth, about your value, and who you are. Growth looks phenomenal on you. It looks beautiful on you. And I am so freaking happy. I know I say this all the time in the comments, but y'all just have to understand. I am so freaking happy and thankful that I get to be a part of your process, that I get to feel you, because energy don't lie, honey. I feel the growth. You could have stayed in that relationship. I know what it took for you to walk out of fear and dance with your dreams. I know what it took for you to process that trauma. You could have stayed in those patterns, but you chose not to. You could have let that hurt consume you, but you chose not to. You could have stayed down, but you got back up. I feel you. And I am so utterly spiritually proud of you. Today, for me and you, please celebrate you. Do something nice for you. Take yourself out on the town. Do something incredible, because you deserve it. You deserve it. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get into this message. Pull cards together, because they going to think I just cherry picked these cards, honey. Like I was just bow. I'm going through the pack. But you're going to see, no, I didn't, because we're about to pull cards together. And right here from the Chakra Oracle deck, we have faith and growth. Like, you kept the faith. And somebody needs to know, keep the faith. But I feel like a lot of you, like, you kept the faith. You believed in the unbelievable. You believed in the unbelievable is what I'm hearing. You believed in the unbelievable. So for that, you will be rewarded. I really feel like when it comes to faith, it's easy to believe in something that you see. It's easy to believe in something that you have confirmation. But to believe in something that you can't tangibly touch, that there is no evidence in this natural world, but in your heart, you refuse to not believe. And instead you hold that faith. And you move accordingly. That takes courage. That takes strength. Okay? And you did it. Now let's go ahead and clarify these 3 tarot cards, okay? And then we'll just break down. It's just so much deliciousness. I don't even know where to start. Do we start with the oracle? Do we start right over here with the new start? I don't know, but let's just get into tarot because it's all just looking delicious right now. So when I was shuffling, honey, clarifying this magician, I just said, Spirit, what is it? Why is this magician so important? What does it mean? What is the beautiful soul that is tuning in this moment whenever they watch it? Because we know that this is a timeless video. Okay, it just depends on where you are on your journey. When this message is meant to find you, it will find you. Okay? And clarifying the magician, we got the wheel of the year, basically the wheel of fortune, honey. Stop playing with it, y'all. The magician and the wheel, 2 major arcanas. So I was like, wow. So when I went over here, the Hierophant, I was like, Spirit, I said the same thing. What is it? Clarify this. What does the beautiful soul need to know? Why is this Hierophant so important? Because I'm seeing it in multiple ways. And lo behold, guess what pops out? The Lovers. Another major arcana. Now you watching with me. We're shuffling this thing together. We see it. And then clarifying the Ace of Pentacles. I'm like, okay, what does the Ace of Pentacles mean, Spirit? What's going on here? Break this thing down a little deeper for us. And lo and behold, guess what comes out? The 8 of Wands. Whatever was blocked is a clear sight. Do you see the mountains in here? Do you see like the flowers with the wand? Like that's spiritual growth to me. And then right over here, we got growth in the oracle. Because 2 oracles came out as we seen together when we pulled. Faith and growth. That faith that you held on to, not settling, to keep going, to keep believing in yourself, to keep pursuing your dreams, like when you fell down, getting back up, that helped you grow, boo. Look at you sprouting, wiser, growth. And I love how they dictate this growth card right here, because you see different stages. Sometimes we desire to, skip over stages, or sometimes we feel like because the gift hasn't came just yet, it's not coming. But that's just like with the roots. You don't expect it, just sprouted roots. You don't expect it to produce. Is that wheat? I think, in the same day that you plant the seed or the leaf, it's different stages. So that's what I'm hearing. But you kept the faith. You kept the faith. And right here is this blue with this amethyst. Amethyst is all about healing. And now I feel like for some of you, you dreamed a beautiful dream and you're about to birth it. Like, don't count yourself out. If something has been on your intuition to start something, to do something, to research something, do it. For to the dreamers of the world, for the creatives of the world that want to paint vividly and wildly, like, don't restrict yourself. Do what feels good to you. No more hiding. No more hiding. It's time to paint vividly the life you want to see. You've earned it. Okay? You freaking earned it. So, let's get into this, honey. I guess we'll start with this oracle right here because it says a new start is coming. New moon. Oh, freaking K. So, first thing first, when I pull these cards, as you can see, we have with the Moonology deck, a new start is coming, new moon. So you have completely closed out a cycle. And it's like, this is a common theme that I'm seeing, I don't know, why spirit is, or just in the spirit realm, or just even like in the, in the astrology realms, this is what's going on. A new start is coming. New moon. The old is done. Be it an old way of being, an old way of seeing, an old relationship. Like, you have finally closed it out. You finally let go of something that was blocking or holding up a wish come true. Because for everybody, this wish can be different. And when we see these cards, we're going to break it down, and I'm gonna just get to tell you what I get on an intuitive level. But for a lot of you, remember I said, whatever you counted yourself out in that I think it was Scorpio full moon, whatever that Scorpio video, when I said, where did you count yourself out? It's going to be restored, because the gift was always yours. You just had to learn the lesson. And that's the thing. Sometimes we can be taking lessons over and 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 over. But you know what? That's no neither here nor there. Okay. It is gone. It is done. But there's a big blessing with your name on it. Like, seriously, good karma is coming to find you. Get ready. That is literally the words that Spirit told me to make this title. Good karma is coming to find you. Get ready. You can't hide from this blessing. Like, karma is so freaking proud of you. I mean, your spirit guides are just cheesing. You finally did it. You cracked the code. You solved the Rubik's Cube. Did I say that right? Y'all know what I mean. Like, you did it. So I love it. A new start is coming. There is a yes coming your way. This is one of the most suspicious cards in the deck. There is a yes coming your way. This is one of the most suspicious cards in the deck. It's totally positive and suggests something new and exciting is developing. The situation you're asking about is blessed, and you are on target to achieve your goals. The message from the universe is that you're starting all over again in some way. Be that on a new or better course, or just feeling more positive about achieving your desired outcome. If you've been feeling stagnant, this card reminds you that life goes in cycles and you're moving into a new cycle now. This is the time to wipe the slate clean. If the situation you asked about has been toxic, either that will clear up now or something totally new and fresh is on the way. In this autumn, the attuned to the moon, I see it when I believe it. But that is why you're blessed, because the moon illuminates. You can't quite see it. That's why anytime you get the moon card in the tarot, like they be like, okay, it's hidden secrets or something. You really can't see. But you believed in the unseen. So things to consider when you get this, a new start is coming. A new start is on its way. You will soon start to feel more hopeful about getting what you want. Your belief that your dreams can manifest is working well. Forget about the past. Come on now. You better talk to me. Okay? And listen to this though. And I don't know why I was guided, because usually I just flow intuitively off this, but the teachings of a new moon. The new moon marks the start of a waxing cycle and the midpoint of the dark moon. It's a dark and veiled time when the moon is invisible, in a time of rebirth. That's what you went through. So what you felt like was a no, or like you were stuck, you were stagnant. No, baby, you were in a rebirth, honey. Come on. Yes to this energy all day long. Talk about it. Okay. Anyways. Oh, okay. I'm super excited. Like, get ready, because good karma is coming to find you. Did you hear this? Now let's get into it. It said you're manifesting a new beginning. Then what's right here? The Magician and the Wheel of the Year.
The Wheel of Fortune talks about cycles, and I really feel like this wheel, the tables are turning, and not only that the tables are turning in your favor. This is like, plant those seeds. What do you want? Write it down. Do something. Remember I said, do something that you're passionate about this month. Because that's sowing a seed, baby. That's setting yourself up. You know, for somebody, forgive. And I know sometimes, like, no, I understand, baby, how bad it hurt you, but forgive. Because whatever left your life, whatever happened, it's going to, you have a whole new beginning. Like, you get to write a whole new story. And I love the wheel, because the wheel is like, in this deck right here, it talks about, yes, you know, SHIT happens. Things happen that sometimes are, quote unquote, out of our control. But guess what? This card classically represents good luck, opportunities, okay? And fortune. If you knew nothing was off limits, what would you go for? That's the kind of level that you need to think about. If you knew like there was no limit and like you could just practically do and choose what you wanted, what would you go for? What would that look like in career-wise? What would that look like for yourself? What would that look like in love? Because it's all here, honey. Do something you're passionate about. Like I told you, the month of May, what I just felt is a very creative energy. That's why like the theme, I've been like really attracted to orange, you know, the sacral chakra. Create what it is that you desire. Because it is manifesting. It's here. Okay? It's here, baby. You're in the game. You're playing the game. You're playing a whole new game right now. And then we have, you know, the Hierophant and the Lovers. So for a lot of you, you know, I feel like this is you just getting a promotion or getting a step up in a creative project or even in your job. This is like, you know, stepping into a place of leadership. For some of you, you know, this is like teaching, like you learned massive lessons, go out and share them. I say that because I deal with a lot of people who have platforms, you know, who have, you know, they're in a place of the Hierophant, which deals with teaching, deals with leadership. You know, go full throttle. If you're resonating with that, go full throttle with what it is that you love. Another thing that I'm seeing is like, for some of you, you didn't take that relationship that you know you could have took and you could have stayed in. You could have settled. And now you are literally manifesting the love of your life. You are really manifesting your real twin flame, because one of the things that I realize is that, you know, pause. Let's just think about this theory really quick. Let me just plant a seed out here, okay? So, you know, if you've ever been in that community, if you've ever heard about that, people always say that, you know, you can't manifest and you can't be in a union with your twin, or you can't know them or whatever until you, like, it's all about loving yourself, right? But a lot of people are saying that they're in relationships with their twins, but this person is ghosting you, doing, you know, manipulating you, like really, you know what I'm saying, doing all this stuff. When you love yourself, you don't participate in things like that. And even when you do, you bounce back, remember who you are, and you move forward. So in my opinion, when you entertain people like that, that's not really loving yourself. And it's okay. It's okay. It's nothing to beat yourself up about or anything, you know. However, the truth is a truth. And that was a hard pill for me to swallow at one point in time when, you know, when Spirit taught me that. And I know that might sound kind of harsh, but that's the opposite of loving yourself. And whoever I'm dealing with, you learned that lesson. You realized that that was not loving yourself. Okay? So how are people with their twin or whatever? But that is the opposite of loving yourself. I don't understand that. I thought you had to really love and reach the highest vibration. But if that's not the highest vibration, that's not. Let's call a thing here. But to each their own. Everyone has a theory. But yeah, but this is what you're about to manifest, the real thing. You know, remove titles and labels. You're about to manifest the real thing. Real love is here. Genuine love is here. Where there is a give and a receive. Where you're going to feel safe in this person's energy and vice versa. You gonna know, remember this day that I'm telling you. Okay? Remember, you be like, damn, this is what Tori was talking about. A person who, in the presence of each other, you just elevate higher. Remember this day. Remember this day, because I get people all the time, you know, and I usually save that piece of information for people that, you know, book sessions with me and one-on-one. But I remember this beautiful soul. I think I'm going to put it in here, right here. And like, I remember I was working with her and she came to me and she was like, I want to be in a relationship, you know, I want to manifest my soul, you know, my partner. And I told her, and I was, you know, I can clearly see in that moment that she didn't love herself, you know. So imagine me having to tell her that, and then, you know, tap into her energy and see how she can really fall in love with herself. And in the beginning of that, you know, session, I can tell when she walked away, she felt I was baloney, phony, and, you know, she went all these ways and went all these things I can't imagine. But you know what I said? I'm gonna give it to her, because she might not like me right now for saying this, but I know where my heart is, and I know where my integrity lies, and I'm not going to lie to her. I want that for her, because that's something that she came down here to discover. But first you have to match that within yourself. So needless to say, a year later, I get an email, and she wrote me and was expressing so much gratitude because she did the things that, you know, Spirit has showed me for her to do about loving herself. And she manifested her partner. And she was like, you know, basically at the time she didn't believe me, but she said she couldn't believe that it really happened. And finally, when she loved herself and she wanted to send me a picture, and she sent me a picture of them, and how she was just so excited. You know what I'm saying? So like, this is real, you know? So it can happen. It's just all about realizing that love within yourself first. For my love muffins that desire a healthy, good relationship, it's real. It's here. It is, you know, because sometimes we're told to seek things outside of ourselves. But this is why I go by self-love, self-worth, and self-acceptance. Because if you seek yourself, everything that you agreed upon on contract, whether it's fame, whether it's the love of a life, whether it's the career, I don't care, whatever that desire is in your heart, you know, to be him, you know, to travel the world and you know, save all the animals, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, plant some rose gardens. I don't know, whatever your desires are. When you make a conscious decision to not go seek those things, but seek yourself, love yourself, know your worth, accept who you are wholeheartedly, those 3 keys will unlock all the doors. Everything will come to you. You won't have to go look and wonder, is this mine? Is this my package? Like, you won't have to do none of that. And I say that because I remember telling that, you know, the individual that, and she was like, oh my God. Okay. But you know what? That's why you talk to people and they might not get it right now, but when they come out, you know what I'm saying? They calm down, they gonna understand it. And that's what she did. And she manifested just that. And I'm feeling that same energy here with somebody. Focus on you, boo. Drop everything and focus on you. and watch the kind of beauty you manifest in your life. Okay? It's going to be incredible. Because right over here we have the Ace of Pentacles. This is like a divine gift, okay? A divine gift, and it's free. It's here with the Eight of Wands. And what I want to let you know, because you have elevated, because you have, excuse me guys, got this new start, the past is done. But that doesn't mean that the past won't always try to come back. And what you do is you just simply release it. Like, okay, I need to go eat some vegetables. I need to like go eat because my belly is like, girl, feed us. Oh my God. Okay. So yeah, like you got the Ace of Pentacles. This is a God-given gift is what I want to say. Okay. The Ace of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. You know, this is your go right here. This is your go. You got the go. You fly across the desert fast as hell and looking to the horizons. The wands speeding along the sky above you. It's time to stop sitting around. You've got to take action and go, go, go. Rev the engine and stop wasting time because you've got things to do, people to see, and places to go. So yeah, some opportunity for some of you, a major opportunity is about to come in and you got the yes to take it. Even though if it might seem crazy, for some of you, this could be a move. This could be like, yeah. I said like, yeah, but like you guys were in my head, can hear me. But yeah, this is like a move, an opportunity to even collab and work with somebody. Like you should definitely take it. This is a yes. You got a yes. For some of you, this is somebody, you know, trying to take you out on a date. Yes. New though, not old, you know? But yeah, like you're doing good. You know, finally, you are exactly where you're supposed to be. Just continue to take those steps and open up and like, you know, plant those seeds and come out of your comfort zone and get creative. And all is well and you are safe and it's going to be mystical and magical. So that is the message that I have for you guys today. Keep the faith, keep focusing on your growth and watch the beautiful things that manifest in your life. Okay. This is like contract deals too. Like you really about to be lit. It's litty in here. Okay. Okay, my love. So the last thing that we're going to do is we're going to pull your self-love message for this moment. As I shuffle these cards, guys, it says right under it, it was a new day, but break up your routine and live a little. Okay. So much beauty is here for you. So what we're going to see is, what does your self want you to know? Oh, and we got something. You are awesome. Yes, you are. I told you, you're an incredible soul. So it reads, my love, your greatest relationship is the one you have with yourself. Build it, strengthen it, praise yourself. Share what makes you proud. Your beaming delight will help others shift from glass half empty, thinking to heck, I'm pretty awesome too. And didn't I tell you that in the beginning, that you're an incredible person and like the world would be so dull without you? Like it really will be. And if I'm saying that and you don't feel that and you don't feel like that's your truth, then I want you to go within today and figure out what keeps you from really seeing your awesomeness. Because you are. Okay? And the world needs your color. The world needs to experience you. Life will be dull without you. So that is what your higher self, you, I don't care, higher, lower, in between, every part of you. Because every part of you is worthy. Not just your quote unquote higher self. Every part of you is worthy. And that was one of the things that, maybe that's why you can't see your awesomeness, because in this world, we like to divide ourselves. We like to, only praise the pretty parts. But you know what? 2020 taught me, damn it, Tori, clap for them dark parts in you too, because we all have it. But the thing about me, I'm making a conscious decision to love every single part of me. And that requires me loving my mess and me loving myself enough to bring myself into balance. Love every part of you and you will see your awesomeness. Learn to love yourself when the room is clapping for you and when no one's clapping for you. Love to learn yourself when you are dressed up, honey, looking like $1,000,000 and then you were looking like you escaped the zombie apocalypse, ain't washed your ass in 2 weeks. I don't know. That's my favorite thing. Y'all know I love watching Walking Dead. Quick side note, I am obsessed with zombie apocalypse movies, like any kind of show, I've seen it. And I am obsessed with historical romances. I'm talking about like the Bridgerton, like people were on that, man. I read all those books and those are like 400-page books, guys. I read all those books like 3 years ago. Like, what? Please. But love all that. Love the quirks in you. You know, love every aspect of yourself and you will begin to see that you are awesome. Okay, my loves, I love you guys so freaking much. It's such an honor to tap into your energy. It's such an honor to share this moment with you guys. And I'm trying to like make these videos under less than 30 minutes, but I'm seeing that that's not happening because like when I talk to you guys, when I just get in your energy, I just get lost of just seeing all of the beautiful things that are just here to discuss and talk about and just share my experiences with you and just to let you know that you are not alone. We are mirrors of each other. Do you understand me? We are mirrors of each other. Everything beautiful that you see in me is already inside of you. That's where we connect. And I feel like sometimes we get platforms and we get to a certain level where we feel like, like we separate people. But no, there's no separation between me and you. You are an amazing soul. I am an amazing soul. We both have had lessons to grow through, to learn, okay, to experience. And I'm so happy that we get to do it together. I get to be a part of your journey and you get to be a part of my journey. And it's amazing. I love you guys and I will catch you on my channel. Take care.
Follow, she blazing.